Hot take, Jim under pressure is just Michael Scott.
Not now, Toby, my God.
Yes, but that's kind of the point. It is conveyed very directly by the show. Several times when Jim is in a position of power, he either fumbles or ends up acting the same way as Michael. The clearest case happens with the whole birthday fiasco while Michael is doing Survivor Man. I won't be here in 10 years, Jim. That's what I said, Michael. Jim's a nice guy. That's why Ryan got the desk. And also why a reserved, calm guy like Jim may take a while to assume an authority role. As a shy guy who's gotten promotions here and there, I get it. I'd love to see how Michael was when he first got promoted to branch manager. What does a bean mean? Jim is like Big Bird. He is tall and yellow and very nice. But would I put him in charge?
No.
He doesn't make big decisions. I'd argue he's worse, huh? Michael at least tries to make it better, usually fails. Jim just folds under pressure all the time. Phyllis thinks so. But Michael without pressure is not Jim. I'd probably put one of the humans in charge, like Gordon. Agreed. Jim is the boot private in the military who is too cool for it all, and who is openly derisive of their leadership, and the second they become an NCO, or, God forbid, an officer, they live up to all of their worst stereotypes of bad leaders. I don't think that's a hot take. It's demonstrated multiple times throughout the series. When Jim gets into the actual management position, he suddenly becomes much more sympathetic to Michael. Asterisk, I don't see the harm in that. Asterisk, well, it's a cake Toby, so come on. Jim under pressure falls apart way worse than Michael. GIF, Giphy YNQ 9380 01194 A2 UJBK downsized. I would take it one step further and say, Jim under pressure is no Michael Scott. Is that a hot take or a literal plotline from the show that was made explicitly clear in multiple scenes over time? Hot take. Jim is a bad guy. Selfish. Lies to his wife. Bad friend of Michael. Kisses and pursues another guy's girlfriend. Bad roommate to Daryl. Shall I go on? It's not a hot take. They hit you over the head constantly with the comparison with quite a few episodes even dedicated to it.
No. Ick about that.
Jim can do the same project that takes Michael all day in 30 minutes.
So that should tell you something. The prodigal son.
Not since he got that haircut, which makes him look so much less homeless. If only I were in charge. Everyone who hasn't been a manager think it's easy to be a manager, or that they would automatically be a successful one because they have good ideas. Neither of those are true. The problem is, managers are dealing with unreasonable staff and unreasonable managers above them. It all goes out the window. It can take some real time to find your footing. The raises problem was so easy. Just divide it equally, that way everyone gets something. But Jim suggested giving it to sales only. What did he expect? What did he expect? You're 100% correct.